Welcome to another trailer breakdown. Last time it was all about games, but this time it's all about movies. I'm your host, Bryce Cross. Last week, the first trailer finally dropped for what is quite possibly the most anticipated film of next year, Avengers: Infinity War. I'm here once again to walk you straight through some possible story details and character details in a trailer breakdown. The trailer opens up on a shot of a stormy orange-colored planet, which will serve as at least one of the battlegrounds for our heroes. Now, it could be one of the many planets in the Marvel Universe, or it could be a war-torn Earth, but something tells me it might be a little closer to home. Jupiter, maybe? Maybe there's some way the Avengers are transported 600 million miles away to duke it out. In fact, I think that the reason in the trailer, we see the reason in the trailer, but we'll get there when we come to it. Let's move on. We then hear a voiceover of different Avengers reciting the line from Nick Fury in the first Avengers movie as we move on to shots of them looking worried and contemplative. Tony Stark is seen holding his or another person's injured hand on the planet we saw before. There's Doctor Strange and his friend Wong looking stressed and confused at a shirtless Bruce Banner, possibly because he fell through the roof as giant and green and they probably don't have insurance. And then we see Thor in a spaceship, followed by Bruce Banner, now with clothes, and Black Widow with a new blonde do. After the familiar Marvel logo we know and love, we see Tony has come to get Bruce from Doctor Strange's New York sanctuary before stepping outside to see crowds of people running. Now, it's here where we see some of the coolest shots and an indicator of what might be going on. Peter Parker's arm hairs go up, showing off that he has Spidey sense, something that we haven't seen since Civil War, as both he and Tony and the squad notice a massive spinning wheel in the sky. Now, it's not confirmed, but I think this could be the arrival of a portal, one that brings enemies from space to our world and gets our heroes to that orange planet that we saw. Loki is then shown with one of the Infinity Stones, the Tesseract. If you're confused as to how he gets it, watch Thor Ragnarok. We're led to believe that he's offering it to Thanos, who appears in epic fashion straight through a black hole. My personal favorite shot shows up with Spider-Man in the new suit seen in Spider-Man: Homecoming. If you haven't seen that movie, you really should. It was just playing on MUTV. Sponsor. I'm sorry, I got a little something stuck in my throat there. Anyways, Thor is then seen either trying to close what could be the alien portal or just, flexing, showing off his workout. But it pales in comparison to lumberjack Captain America, who is shown rocking a really sweet beard. After that, there's a shot of Hulkbuster arriving in what looks like Wakanda, Black Panther's country. However, from the way it leaps into frame, it looks like it's a little more Hulk than Buster. Could the Hulk actually be piloting it instead of Tony? Who knows? Captain America and Black Panther are shown waging war against four-armed alien creatures and holding their own against them. But just as we see them winning, Spider-Man isn't doing so hot against Thanos as he's slammed to the ground. Could Peter be the one injured next to Tony at the start of the trailer? Could he die? So many questions. Speaking of characters dying, both Vision and Tony have tons of red flags around them as Vision is shown getting his Mind Stone ripped from his forehead, and Tony is punched straight into the ground by Thanos. The trailer wraps up by showing us the start of the war in Wakanda and ending on a shot that has tons of heroes leading a Wakandan army. There's some click shots, some quick clips as Captain America leads the charge. We see Bucky, Black Widow, Black Panther, his guard, Okoye, played by Denai Guerrera from The Walking Dead. She plays Michonne. And then Hulk with War Machine and Falcon both in the air. And as the logo fades out, we're treated to an after credits or an after trailer stinger of Thor looking worse for wear, meeting everyone's favorite misfits, the Guardians of the Galaxy. And that's all about everything noteworthy I found in the first official trailer for Marvel's Avengers: Infinity War. I hope you enjoyed this rundown and you look forward to seeing the movie this spring.